Good morning. Just today, then the new year will come. So in the East, we use dragon to represent of 2024 next year. New year, new creative ideas. That is mostly when I grow up in the family life. They always give me this kind of idea. So we can get rid of the olden days and welcome to a New Year's newcomers. What it means here is the first thing is advance oneself. The second thing is something need to be processed in the society. And bigger one is for the nation, how to improve something so that the condition of the nation have a new hopes. And a good perspective. Maybe a new plan. We always said that the new year have new plan at that. Anyway, we really want to have more thinking about world culture need a new demand. Last night, I watched a little bit the news. So a big wave come from the sea in California, move in. 16 years ago, when I visit to Venerable Kongsi's where she born, Sabah, and her small brother bought a piece of land close to the beach. I told him that, oh, this piece of land, you need to sow it as fast as you can. You can't give it. I said, according to scientists knowing, the sea level will be moving, increasing water in the sea, so the beach will be flooded or will be taken over. That's in 16 years. The scientists already predicted like that. And just not long ago, when I going back, that piece of land already in water. And her nephew said, "Oh, Sifu's mind is super." It's not my mind is super. It's because of this nature already warning call for us. What can we do? So world culture new demand is all creature, all things on earth are interrelated. That is the Buddhist thought. The sky, the earth, and all living beings is a component. You can't do whatever you want to do as a self-ego that I can make. You need to follow the law. Like the Chinese people in the past, they already learned, oh, the earth around to the moon, to the sun. They take one round back 12 years. So they create 12 animals representing every year. Long ago, this kind of concept, more than 6,000 years ago, they already watched to the universal and learn something, make the record. But today, science is more accurate to make understanding the nature. So the nature is components. No matter it's skies, it's the earth, and all these material form elements. And all living beings also elements. They have one thing need to be learned is how to make it more harmonized. So harmonious is a very important term for us to know. When I grow up, my grandpa also said, always tell us, family need to be harmonious, support each other, in order that you can prevent yourself so assembly is a harmonious together. Not talk too much about individual. That's what I learned. So harmony in family, harmony in society, harmony unite in a country, it become that kind of value in my mind when I grow up. After become monks, then I learned the second thing is harmonious mind and body. So here is something that in the old value from the culture aspect. Dragon the value of dragon in what I just do it in these 2 days before I give this talk. So dragon is something that in what I do the research, they only talk about positive things by this animal pattern as a sample to bring more positive perception and idea to the living life. So how to use this dragon to show that encouragement become very important. So here I want to say a little bit about my individual ideas and aspiration. So that when one day when I read the history books about Buddhism, one Greek teacher who teach emptiness called Nagarjuna. So Nagarjuna from the family they come from. They have one story say that when a monk, an elder monk come to the village because of the dragon there make trouble. So this Arahant monk means the very, very advanced practice monk come to the village, they subdue the dragon. So why the dragon cause a lot of problem in the village and harm is because dragon easy to anger and do a lot of evil things. So when subdue the dragon means he still keep his power active there, but reduce the anger, reduce the evil. So for me, my personal ideal is overcome the poverty, overcome the evil, and extreme violence like that. Violent, evil, and poverty, we know how to overcome, especially poverty of knowledge. We know how to move forward to advance ourselves. But one thing is very difficult to know is extreme. So sometimes we are extreme to the left, extreme to the right like that. So in the society, we say like that, politicians sometimes move here, sometimes move there like that. It means our value keep in the mind is very difficult to know which one is the right time to do right thing. But here I learned something in the old values is for the world peace. For the country, society, we need to give right effort to serve the country, the society, to do friendly and harmonious relationship. This become what I know is old value. So I can fulfill it in the time that when in Malaysia, so that I would think like, oh, maybe I need to go to the West and see what's going on. Because in Malaysia, I'm a Buddhist monk, and the country is harmonious and make living. Only something is make trouble to my mind is Muslim and other religion. It's not make peace. They are not harmony. It's not because of Buddhists not bring harmonies to his society and show friendliness to others. It's because of sometimes religious teaching is extreme. I use the word extreme. He don't see that extreme is totally not make sense to the society and live together like that. So I thought that I may go to the West and learn, see what I can learn in the West. But until today, I see this is a human value. No matter what, we need to keep the old value. The old value is a dream. When you have everything, what you still look for is peace society, harmonious society. That we need to share and work, try our best to serve that way. So personal value, personal what we look for, we can keep put it one side. If the peace in society, in country, and in the world is not showing that you support, I don't think you can look anything to keep yourselves in safe. On this, and go to the second. Here I want to share a little bit about the dragons of the East. When I look into the Chinese culture, number 4, the dragon in the East, in the Chinese culture, when I read all these Chinese words talking about dragon, they're very different from the West. So here you can see dignity and honorable, imperial power, man's character, and even those grateful and beautiful. All this is symbolism in dragons. And if we not see this in the higher society, then we come to a very common social, what they use it. So dragon is for lucky. Joyful time. Methodical animal. Strength, glory, honors, advance. All this term have its term in the dragon's name. What only I found is poison dragon, only like that. So no matter Taoism or Buddhism, they always say that, oh, if that living being exists, so they have something from the power of Taoism, from the power of Buddhism, need to purify their poison. But keep their all this good character, showing that what I put it in here. So my understanding of dragon in the East, I put it in 3. Great vigor, great power, and great ability. So when you see someone that who born in the years of dragon, like me, I born in the years of buffalo or cow, so that their life very close to that kind of personal in the years of what they born. Many of the friends I meet when they're born in the years of dragon, it will show this kind of personality exactly close to this animal pattern. Dragon is very active and have very advanced of his talent to become a leader like that. That's what I want to say. And his personality is when someone is born in this year, they like free and they like to keep their life in open, not in a small boundary, but more open. So they travel a lot. They want to have big, space of traveling, working. Their goal is move in the space, not narrow himself. Prominence of talents in mankind is another saying. There is a Chinese wish like this, wishing my son to become a dragon. So wishing my son or daughter become a dragon, long nói, long cháy. What it means hope they become success in life, success in school, education, on any technical specialist like that. They say that. Always wish they become dragon. They use the name of dragon. So in the battlefield, a leader who is very good in the skills of military experience, so they prevent their land or even those that chase away someone come to disturb the nation. They need very high combat effectiveness. So we call this general or the leader who guide in battlefield, we call them a dragon too. So you can see that active power capacity is represent the symbolize of dragon. A little bit I want to say further in Buddhism. In Chan practice means when 1986 I go to take my ordination, higher ordination in the Chinese Chan tradition. So I'm good that in that time going to Taiwan. And when the, like Kung Shifu right now, she become Wei No, means that the chief monk who is guiding the chanting, we call Wei No, the chief monk, so who hold the bowl there and have the gong there, means he guided the chanting. So when the ceremony of higher ordination in the morning, I always listen to a sentence of chanting, 法言龙相众，当观第一. They always start from that sentence. If I want to translate it, means the assembly in here of all dragon and elephant. They used to, in all this dragon and elephant assembly. We need to observe the first advanced Dharma seal. So what is the first advanced Dharma seal? That is the emptiness or Nibbana. It means we turn it around to say is, if someone become the leader like the dragon or the leader like the elephant who are in the battlefield, they should have the experience or to practice advance of observing or have the insight of Nibbana. So become very knowledgeable and ability in the practice showing by the Buddha. Then you become showing that you are the dragon or you are the elephant. So they use these two animals to showing that a leader monk need to be like that. So after coming back from the higher ordination, then my master told me that, he said that, oh, come, doing whatever you can do. Not be afraid of hard labor. They use hard labor. Means you do whatever can serve the assembly, you do it. You know, some of us, especially in the academic study. So we go to the school, a lot of things we're not doing, let other things do it. We only study, only know the Dharma, but don't have other skill like that. They deny to do this and that. So they only have one skill, is knowledge of Dharma, but their hand cannot do anything other than that. But in the old day, when you come to assembly, as the monastic life, you do whatever you can serve others. Hard labor, no fears of trembles underfoot, not fear of challenge in the Dharma. So you, even though people abuse you, showing back to you, you still not fear, but you not fight back like that. You can accept it and digest it easy. You need to show this kind of talent in order that one day people will appreciate, people will support you, but before that, they need to recognize you are like the dragon, you are like the elephant, and pay very active, not because of a little bit conflict, you already become dead man. From there on, then people will support you become a leader in the assembly. So when people accept you to become a leader of the family, of the assembly, then we use the name Long Tian Tui Chu. Means from that assembly, everyone look forward who can become our leader. Then they will select you to become the leader. By selection. So when this come into monastic life, then we use the name Fo Men Long Xiang. Means in the Dharma gate, when we open up, men of great talents, we call dragon. Men with high power and virtue, we call them elephant. And even in Thailand, that some years, Thailand and Burma, they two sides they fight. Is because of they're not easy to find the white elephant. So when they found one white elephant, then Burmese king from there, can you generous to as a gift this violet elephant to us? Then Thai king said, no, I only have one, I need to give it. If you don't bring that elephant to me, then I will bring the soldier to you, bring war to you. So I read the history, they fight with the white elephant. Maybe white elephant is an excuse. It does not make sense. Buddhism not teaching like that, but they just symbolize that white elephant have great ability, but need to be train the elephant until the elephants not become tame, become not hot temper, not bad temper, very skillful so that they can dedicate it when serving the humans required. And when I learned the sutra, there only one commentary bring the teaching back from Nalanda University in India in the 7th century, when Tang Xianzhuang go there and take that commentary back. So the commentary have 3 parts of teaching. 2 parts of it is talking about the practice of Theravada Buddhism, the elder teaching, how to train and practice to become an Arahant. So another 1/3 of it is talking about how to practice the Bodhisattva life, Bodhisattva path. So in Sri Lanka, they already have the teaching of practice Arahant and practice Bodhisattva in the 7th century. Our teaching of Bodhisattva in the East or in Chinese Buddhism is not created by us. We bring back from there and do the translation and have the report there. When I read a lot of sutra when I was in Thailand, the Thai monk is because of a lot of support from there. They are not, especially in the city monks, they don't do other things, just study and practice. So they don't have any other skill to help the society make change or to support the society. They just only support by the Dharma and by their own teaching. That's it. That's called Arahant. But Bodhisattva is a little bit different. In the poverty of the society, they can do something. In the idea, not from how to update them in the front of the new generation. So monks have more ideas come out to support how to make the mundane life go better. The society becomes strong, the country becomes strong. All these have more practical skill. In the mundane side, Bodhisattva need to learn and learn like that. So until later on, when I read this in the Chinese Buddhism, that I found one sentence very important. That sentence is called desire to be the Dharma gate, dragon and elephant in the assembly. First thing need to do is become living beings, horse and buffalo. That is a direct translation. If the meaning is Dharma leader in success from helping others. So helping others is according to the condition need. It's not according only with the Dharma. So in Tibetan Buddhism and Chinese Buddhism too, their monk life need to be learn 5 things: languages, and even medicine, acupuncture, and so on. So 5 things, Dharma is only one thing. So you need to learn other things. So Buddhist, our path is a little bit more open up from the Indian perspective and their culture when Buddhism come from there. And last part I want to mention is Majjhima Agama. They have one sutra mentioned, they call that the Dragon Sutra. I want, because this sutra mentioned very profound and deep thing inside, I want you guys going to do a little bit reading in this sutra. Very profound and makes sense to me about the sequence of practice. And here, when we mention about dragon, the discourse of the elephant and the discourse of dragon, these 2 things, they have one very common saying is the only Buddha is the Greek dragon and Greek elephant, like that. They use the word. And then they're saying dragon always fully present and fully awake, not the mind states of unpresent and unawake. Inside have all this poetry. I just pick one of it. Fully present and fully awake. It means this mindfulness trainings already become awake and aware all the times. Thought by thought come is not disturb his mind already very pure in the senses. So from this perspective, when we coming back to the society, then this term is very makes sense to me. In Buddhism, they talk about noble friendship is the path. This New Year, with all of us, what can we do? Make more friends, looking for the potential friend, how to connect them become the friend of you. At least we need to have a new way like that. If for our nation also like that, make more new friends, looking for the potential friends, turn them to become your friend. Not the opposite. Turn someone become your enemy. You lost your friends and you make the potential one to turn them become your enemy. That is distortions of wisdom. I see in this world right now, in the nation, why there are big fight, not going to be the peace is like that. Not turn the potential friend to become your friend, not carry on to make more profound and deep in the friendship, but just opposite where to go. This kind of leader in the world, we call that evil dragon, poison dragon. So when I see the years of 2024, I hope that, yeah, the noble friendship is the path. It really, hopefully, all the nations' leaders can use this term in their life to make themselves and to make their work for the country, for the society, become more peaceful and more prosperity. That's what I wish. Thank you.